Many blessings to everybody, sending you lots of love and high vibrations. Thank you for being here on Earth at this time. You know, we are in a very different time than we were a few years ago, and that's just so interesting. There's things happening daily that we learn about, that we understand about, or we may not understand. And there's a lot of opportunities for healing and growth and working on ourselves and providing something good to create a new in the world. For those who know me, it's just a pleasure to be able to connect with you online, whether you are a dear friend, a family member, a past retreat participant, a healing client, or whatever. I'm grateful to be able to connect this way. I wanted to just share a little bit. There's just so much coming in of channelings now and messages from our supportive friends of the light realm, where there are many of them watching the process on Earth now and realize that we are in a process that has been awaited for a long time of big changes. We are at the end of a cycle on Earth, 12,000 year cycle. It's unavoidable to have changes. Let's say it like this. And I believe and I feel that all of the souls that are here today, that chose to come to Earth, no matter soul age, no matter where we originated from, we are here to be part of this shift. This shift is huge. And it's multidimensional. So it's basically a shift where Mother Earth is preparing her own body, which is the planet, for her own raise of vibration into ascension, which means healing, fully healing, cleansing what does no longer serve the body and the soul, and raising her vibration to create on her own body something new. And in this process, she must be allowed to purge, to cleanse her body for what no longer serves. Remember, there's been lots of actions going on here that has created traumas in her body. Wars, killings, and so on. Those energies get stuck in the land, in the earth, which is her body. Polluting of the rivers, cutting down of the rainforest, which is her lungs, and the veins of her body, the blood are the rivers. So who is doing this? Those in a human form, not all of us, but those who represent the human collective as one. For this reason, she needs to cleanse to create balance in her body, and we need to allow her to do that and stay patient, strong, balanced within ourselves, and connected to her love. Connected to the love of creation, connected to the natural world, and doing what we can every day to be aware in each moment of our thoughts, our actions, our state of mind, our emotional state of being. It's not easy because there are many distractions. Every day there are distractions to get off our center, of being present in the now moment, of being in our power, to make us feel disempowered. Because when we are passive, we're disempowered, we are frustrated, we cannot really provide something good to the human collective. So my suggestion is, every day remember to breathe deeply now. Whenever you get stressed and frustrated about things going on, please remember to breathe. Please remember to ground into the earth with your feet bare on the ground, with your grounding cords to the center, with your breath, connecting the breath to the heart, getting out of the mind. Taking time alone in silence to ask your heart, ask your soul why you are here. Why did you choose to incarnate at this time? To really go within and let go of all propaganda, all news, mass media things, to be in the pure state of being, all distractions that take you away from your center. It's a practice to spend more time with your heart, with the energy of love and connection to all of creation, and meditation every day. Starting the day with a powerful morning practice is essential at this time. We're going to be seeing more changes. We're going to be seeing chaos. And we need to be the ones that are the pillars, that are the strong pillars of light here, who chose to come here to create the new. Because the old matrix is falling. The old control system is falling. We're in the in-between phase where we are able to create. And with that, it means that we are being given our power back, our sovereign power to create. We don't need to tell others to tell us what to do. We need to trust our heart. We need to trust our connection to creation, to nature, first of all. And we need to work on healing our self as well. Because to become whole, and we need to accept our shadow sides. And we need to forgive ourselves and be compassionate to our own process in this whole thing. As well as forgiving those who do choices we would not do, that we don't understand. They have a role to play, believe it or not. They have karmic baggage to pay back, so to say. And I believe even those in a younger body, a teenage body, a child's body, who chose to be here today, they knew what they were signing up for. They knew it. So there are no victims. This is the point. Prayer is powerful. If everybody can spend 5 minutes to pray every day to the creator of all that is, to the divine mother, father, God, whatever you call that higher force, can be Buddha or Allah, as long as you do it with love. Pray for this period for humanity to pass quickly and smoothly as possible. We don't need to delay it, but we have to go through these changes. And every day take care of yourself, your physical diet, you breathe properly, you rest, you exercise, and you stay with love and compassion for yourself and creation instead of judgment as much as we can. It's a practice, it's not easy. There are things been put out in fake news media to upset us, to make us angry. So we give our attention and power to something outside of ourselves, which maybe we cannot change by being angry, but we can change it by praying. I tell you one little story. I was in an event last Saturday in these beautiful mountains I'm in here. We had a fire, and because I had just received the news from a dear friend that they start force testing the beautiful children of Norway, as they just started school twice a week, up into their pineal gland and brain. And those who know what that is, they know that this is not good, and it's also traumatic. Anybody can understand we need to protect the children. Plus, they start to add that V into the teenagers with just coming into a classroom, just without telling the parents, without telling the children ahead of time, dressed as nurses, just coming in and injecting this thing into those beautiful children. Imagine how traumatic. So, but just to see it from the other side, these kids chose to be born there. These souls chose to go to those schools. They chose those parents, those circumstances. It was a soul choice. So even if they have younger bodies, don't remember they could be old souls. They could learn to say no. Maybe 3 out of 20 children was able to say no. How many of the big population of adults are saying no? So it's the same. I was praying around the fire for the teenagers, asking, why is this happening? I could not focus on the event. I was praying so hard to all of nature and the Mother, Father, God, and Creator of all that is, that I looked at the fire, and after a few minutes of strong prayer, one of the rocks around the fire fell into the fire. This is rare. So I can tell you that prayers can move mountains. This was the sign from nature to me that we need to pray every day. Please do it. take a few moments aside that you would have used for chatting on the telephone, you would have used for being frustrated, you would have used for eating something unhealthy. Use those minutes, at least 5 minutes a day, to pray, for this period, for as a human collective to pass as swiftly as we can. Much love to everybody. Subscribe to the YouTube channel of Angela Amita Healing and Retreats. There's lots coming up there now, and there will be free meditations and group prayers arranged. Thank you so much. Blessings and love.